All right, Matt back with another Brian Legend Seifu Go YOMP video. Before we get into it, could you Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? Here, the Brian Legend saying as far as SGO YOMP swap, it's a direct one-to-one. Brian Legend's changing his mind and he's filling out the community and pivoting left and right here as they're getting ready to launch the YOMP. And you just got to look. He was saying the same thing about Seifu and Seifu Go, how it was going to be a one-to-one launch. Here you can see SGO will remain tradable for the seeable future and will not die. Where he was saying it was going to die, will not act as a hedge due to its low supply and will always be tradable. With SGO, BNB liquidity pair. SGO rebases will continue as the AI is currently on fire, burning gigantic amounts of SGO. SGO will now have a 3% tax fee rate, which will make it tougher for bots and give Brian more money. SGO circulating supply is ultra low. Just over the past hour, SGO has been vaporized. You can just look SGO entitle the holder to 25% bonus, blah, blah, blah. You can see that the overall, outside of Brian manipulating the price, it's been going down. And you can see that there's more sells than buys. You can see the volumes is kind of the same, probably because he's doing something there, but you can see he'll make an announcement and say it's dead. It goes down. Then he say, no, it's not dead. We're going to keep it going forever. I haven't even looked at the on-chain to see if his cash out address is done anything. We'll take a quick peek at that. But with YOMP, you want to be careful. So let's see. We'll go to the 2728 address. He hasn't been pulling that one out. It doesn't mean that he hasn't been pulling money out of a different address. And so I think you got to be careful, because if you look at everything, all of his projects for Trova, Clever DeFi, Seifu, when Seifu came out, you can look at the beginning and there's a way to calculate how much your APOI would be in a year, 2 years. It didn't even make it a year. Seifu Go, two failed launches. And then it's not going to, now he's changing and it's not going to be sunset exactly, but there's no utility. And what's YOMP? I mean, YOMP, and who's he trying to really make money off YOMP? The only people that know about it are in his Discord. There's no YOMP website. There's no YOMP Twitter. So the only people that know about YOMP are the people in his Discord. So he just keeps milking dry the same people that have been involved with this project. He just keeps milking them dry, and some people are catching on, but there's no utility for YOMP. He'll make up the acronyms. And so, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't listen to me. You shouldn't listen to him. You should take all the available information and make your own decisions. But I think that when you look at the bigger picture of Brian Legend's history, lying about the fire pit, the Seifu treasure hunt, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You look that he's changing this, 1.5% tax to 3% tax. That'll put more money in his pocket, and so SGO lives and so does YOMP. YOMP is just another thing. He felt out Arvol. He's not even talking about Vulcan, and that's where everyone sacrificed their money. So what was there, $30 million sacrificed? He's not talking about the Uxie sacrifice. What was there, allegedly $1 million sacrifice for Uxie? He's not talking about this. This is I think a day old, but saying 2 days ago is you'll not be left in the dark. But then he's saying that they're going to sunset and that they're going to disavow direct swap. Now he's backing off that. So he'll say something, and then now there's backlash in the community. He'll change it. And then you got Prado, who took $5,000 from him. Now he's saying that he's spending on SGO. I know, stupid. There's still that rift there between them. I would steer clear of Worldwide Token. I don't think that it's going to have a future. There's just, most of these things are just crap, and you can say that. And then some of the people that were calling out Seifu Go, and some people that were calling out, Seifu X, personally couldn't agree with you more. Thank you for presenting facts. Thanks, Keith, the crypto farmer. Thanks for hopping on. So I think that you just got to steer clear. And, maybe you want to, or if you do get involved, you need to know that it's going to have a short shelf life, in my opinion. He'll be pivoting to something else. The most money that's made on crypto project is in the beginning. That goes for any project. If you look at Brian Legend, Seifu didn't even make a year. Then he pivoted to Seifu X. and then he wanted to get away from the Seifu brand, so he changed it to Vulcan. He had the, sacrifice. People have locked their money up in there, and then out of nowhere, he creates this AI, which is bullshit because there's no artificial intelligence, just standard artificial intelligence. I mean, there's AI in anything. When you Google something, when you go to Google and you type it in, what's giving you the search is just a computer program. So a smart contract computer program is not revolutionary AI. He said it's 8 years ahead of its time. He even said that the that it's so powerful that it ruins Seifu Go, and people believe in that crap. And I mean, Prado's trying to take a play out of his page book, had his own token, and that's not going to last the test of time. There's just nothing there. You got to really work hard to make a project that has utility. Now, maybe some people hop in there and make money at the end. Most of the people that make money on crap projects are the founders. And so, some people lost money in Seifu Go. Some people some people made money in Seifu. Some people might have, been trying to play the pumps and dumps on Seifu Go, and maybe they made money. Making money on something is an indicator of whether it's really a solid project or not. A lot of people made money with Bernie Madoff. Some people lost their money, but at the end, that was just a big Ponzi scam. So that's not a complete indicator of a project's validity. Brian Legend came in, told me to go milk some cows, you wanker. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support and leaving a comment there. But we'll see, man. If you're on here, we can go look at Fetrova, and we can go look at the Wayback Machine and see why you lied about having the. That's not. That's not me making stuff up. That's just facts. But I'm not sure if you like facts or not. But you probably won't stay in here too long. But, here's these fake profiles. We can go look at them right now. If you want to take a look, you can let everyone know why there's fake team members on Fetrova. This is just a fact. I'm not making this up. Once this loads, if anyone's watching, we'll have this Fetrova on the Wayback Machine. You go to April 11th. So here you go to Fetrova on April 11th, and you just scroll down to these team members. Right here's the bullshit. He had to change the bullshit partners about the Fetrova partnerships with these gyms, and he changed it to where Fetrova can be used. And you can see here's the team members, our motivated team: Joseph Lampton, David Powden. You go to this website right here, health.us.com. You can see Dr. Gideon M. Blumenthal. That's the picture of this person right here that was supposed to be Joseph Lampton. Now look at David Powden. You can go look at David Powden. This is even a video that you can play of David Powden. It's talking.
My name's Graham Elder.
So his name's Graham Elder, is not David Powden. So, was that a comment about me? So I guess Keith, and you got Brian Legend in here. Of course it was. But I'm just wondering about the fake team members of Fetrova. That's, not something that's made up. So to me, that's something that's a red flag when someone's making up fake team members using pictures of someone else's identity. And, so that gives credence to me to this article. And then you got the fire pit, lying about the fire pit, then really having the keys, which is just bullshit. And, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't listen to me. You should listen to all the facts you have present and make your own decisions. It's, you shouldn't listen to one person. Brian Sealer says, I can't wait to steal more money from my cult. Yomp, yomp, yomp. So I think you have to listen to everyone, all the facts. I have my opinion on it. I think that if you look at the lying history with Fetrova, the team members, this is bullshit, lying, fake team members, lying about, and then you got all the fake news articles that's trying to put Elon Musk and Brian Legend in the same article. I mean, who's writing that? Who paid for that? And then you look at Seifu Go, and you look at the artificial intelligence, which was bullshit, and you just look that it gets blamed on the bots and everything, but at the end of the day, you can jump in there and buy it. So you know, no matter what, you shouldn't listen to one person online, and you should try to be like a scientific approach. If you're trying to research something on history, you just don't read one history book on it. And so while I have my opinion and I like to push a little bit of it, the bigger point I'd like to push is that you think for yourself, because it's really easy to see someone talk about a coin and say, oh man, this is going to be the best coin in the world, this is going to be the worst coin in the world. But I like to present a few facts, like the history, and you look at, you can, like with Prado, I mean, why is this going to work? How many people outside of Prada's project are going to dive into this? And if they do, it's going to be initially. It's hard to make a project last. It's hard to become Pepe. It's hard to become Shiba Inu. And there's lots of them out there. And for everyone that succeeds, there's ones that don't. So you're just steering clear of most projects. You're going to probably end up better off than if you got into them. Now, and then if someone's doing something nefarious behind the scenes, sometimes that's proven, sometimes that's not proven. And personally, I think that you're going to see a lot of stuff that goes wrong with YOMP. I hope people don't lose money, but I think you're going to see Brian Legend changing his mind a lot. I think you're going to see. Oh, just a sec. I'll see if I can get that in there. Boom, 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 boom. Just a second. We're going to see if Keith, the crypto farmer, can hop on. We'll see. We'll see about that. I'll see if Keith here can hop on. I sent him the link to join while we see what Keith has to say. I'm not sure. I've never had anyone join the live stream in the middle of it. So we're going to test that out and give that. All right. All right. How are you going? How's it going, Keith? Can you hear me, Keith?
G'day. How are you, mate?
Good. Can you hear me?
I'll just bear with me for 1 second.
Brian Legend, exciting times listening to a farmer talk about finance, laughing out loud. What do you have to say about the Fatroga team members, Brian?
Right, you got me all right now?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, good. Sweet. How are you?
Good. What do you have to say? Brian's making fun of you for being a farmer.
So what is it that I posted a little message on there saying that, and then Brian himself actually responded?
Yep. He's making fun of you.
Really? Yeah, that's nice, Brian. I love it. I'm only speaking my own opinion here. This is just me, myself, and I. No one else, just me. But I just love it how you fud on me, man. Like, seriously, you pull the piss out of what I do to achieve what? Like, come online. Come on, let's have a face off. You reckon you got all the smarts on me? Go on. I'm calling you out. Come and have a talk to me.
He probably signed off, I guess.
Oh, no doubt. But we'll soon find out. Yeah. Because as you're aware of the FUD and shit that he carried on about myself and Calf and all that sort of shit. I'm not sure how much you're actually got to do with anything. I'm not up to speed on that one.
I don't know that much about it, to be honest with you.
No, that's okay. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah. But basically what happened is that I allowed a dev that I was working with to maliciously steal the LP of Calf. But that's beside the point. The thing was that I paused the contract, and so no one lost any money. And then I made a whole new contract and reinstated LP, and there was no losses, right? And Brian had a big sook about it, going that I was a scam and all this sort of shit. And it was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, seriously, like when you see the TXs of everything he does, and, you know, it's just like, and you're calling me that? Was that he's listening in his ear? Or what?
Oh, I'm not sure. He might have signed off. He did leave a comment.
Yeah.
He just said exciting times listening to crypto, but he hasn't said anything about Fatrova fake team members.
I know, that's just unbelievable, that shit about Fatrova, isn't it? Like, I've been watching your videos on that, and you see this David Powden and Joseph Lambton, and you got these they're photos that are on their personal websites and shit, like, because they're
there's
a doctor
they have
and
some
a
of the other ones
businessman.
too.
Yeah, right. You got the others as well now. Seriously.
But the Sonia Harding, she looks like her pictures changed a little bit because some of these people's, you know, Fatrova was 5 years ago or something. So some of these people changed. But the Joseph Lambton and for sure the David Powden, those ones are the exact same pictures. You can see it. All they did was the you can see like with this one right here, you can see that how the on the one side of his shoulder, those little, you know, the design there, and you can see right here, it's just on the other side. So all they did is did a vertical or horizontal, you know, flip.
It's just unbelievable, that shit, isn't it? And, you know, like, what do these people need to see? Like, seriously, like, far out. It's just unbelievable.
I think it's
at
like
least
a
the
religion.
people on my website were real. The people on my website, when I, you know, like, were real. Like, they were real people. Like, not like this stuff.
It's like a religion. There's you know, there's people that no matter what the leader of their project does, they'll still support them. And the person can bend anything around. You could see it in religion. There could be some scandal with a church and they don't lose all their membership. They might have a decline in their membership. That's what you're seeing with Seifu Go. There are some people that were critical of my videos, but after the way that things have went with Seifu Go, there's been some people have backed off their support of the project. Now you can go in Discord. Some people are still supporting it. There's going to be people excited about this new project, and there's going to be people that are steering clear of it. You know, I think the best is people just look at all the facts and try to make their own opinion. But
absolutely,
you know, like seems like Brian's figured out a marketing method, and he can rinse and repeat. And then, you know, you get people excited about being rich and you let them know about that. And then you make up some fancy terms so you sound real smart. And then you make a project and then it doesn't really work out, but you figured out a way to make some money yourself, and maybe a few people make money. And then you're public. So when you're public, people feel like there's less likely a chance of a rug pull. And, you know, some of those people were the founders anonymous. You know, people steer clear of those because they're worried about that.
No, that's exactly right. And it's, you know, like, it's all presented there as factual stuff. You can see the photos and, you know, like, that is not the people. Like, that's the people that he presented. And you know, like, oh, geez, talk about an amateur attempt of, like, making up a team.
Yeah, I probably avoided using stock photos because stock photos, you'll see the stock photo. Laughing out loud, it's snowy in the chat. That's priceless. Yeah, we never said anything about Fatrova, fake team members. Tried to get an answer on that, but didn't hear anything on
Dave.
that.
Dave joined me earlier on my live stream, so thanks, Dave. Nice to see you.
Okay. I'm probably going to have to sign off here pretty quick. I got to go eat breakfast and get my work day going. And I guess you're probably in the evening down in Western Australia.
Yes, it's 10 o'clock here where I am. But thank you very much for just letting us on. But, you know, like, he seriously, Brian, I'm talking about, has seriously fudded on us like nothing else. And it's all, I mean, absolutely all unjustified. Like, he tried to present some evidence. Like, he came on that live stream with one when that debacle happened, and they tried ever so hard to push the narrative that I was doing something wrong, and I didn't do anything wrong whatsoever. And he tried so hard. If you watch the live stream back, you'll see he was running this narrative, but Oliver had sent him, Oliver and Lucky Charms had sent him TXs to try and make it look like I was rugging the project, and yet it wasn't my wallets that were doing it. Like, it was unbelievable. And I said it was Lucky Charms, and he admitted to it. And Brian was running the narrative and that I was doing it. And he was saying that on live stream with, you know, like 100 people watching, trying to run my name through the mud. And it was like, you got to be joking, mate. That's why I just have no respect for the fella now. Like, after doing that to me for an honest project as we are on Calf, and running my name through the mud when I was just helping someone out, which was Oliver, and they all colluded together to try and run me through the mud. No way. I'm just not standing for that shit. And that's why, like, you know, like he gets his just deserves. And that's why I'm happy to voice my opinion, because like what he did to me was just horrible. No one should have to go through that shit, especially when it's proven, because the blockchain doesn't lie, that I never did anything wrong. And he tried to run the narrative, spin it so hard and I kept on pushing back, and he was trying to control the conversation. And, you know, like, it was just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So, Brian, come online, bring it on, boy. You know, like, you got no chance, because I'm Brian.
Just a bad actor in the space. But thanks for coming on, Keith. I'm gonna have to sign off here, but we'll get together again when we have more time to chat.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the time.
For everyone to come on, and just drop a comment after the video and let me know what you think about everything that we talked about. And have a good day. Have a good night, Keith. And we'll get back together again.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Cheers, everyone. Take care.